It's Trinity time. We're giving you another Trinity video lesson to get you ready to meditate with us on Wednesday nights. Every Wednesday night here at the Adawehi Healing Center and Adawehi Institute, we meditate on a particular energy, a heart quality, we sometimes call it. Things like power and completion and kindness and efficiency. Well, this week our topic is continuity. We talked about something very similar to that not last week, a couple of weeks ago, consistency. And people often get those confused. So let me define it for you. To me, continuity is not doing the same thing. It's making sure that the thread of energy that runs through your day doesn't drop at any point. That you're continually moving from one topic to another without a drop in energy. That's continuity. The concept that I'm going to give you tonight that I learned in my very first martial arts class will be very helpful, I think, in getting your subconscious to focus on this idea of continuing the thread of the energy. The concept comes from Japanese martial arts. The first martial arts class I had was in a Japanese style called Tai-Do, and we would get in this sort of horse stance where our feet are about, I don't know, little more than shoulder width apart, and you bend your knees slightly and you do punches. Japanese karate punches, one punch always goes out and the other one comes back. And we would always ask, Sensei, why do we have to pull our hand back? That seems stupid. Seems like you should have your hands up here, because we all grew up watching Muhammad Ali box, and we understood that you had to keep your hands up. And this idea of chambering this back punch was very alien to us. He explained that you're not just pulling your hand down to your side, that you're grabbing. It's a concept called hikate. This chambered punch is hikate. And hikate means pulling hand. So when you punch something, you're going to grab and pull back. Grab some hair, grab the person's shoulder or arm or something and pull and bring them into the punch so that you have this extra momentum. That's what is really happening here. But in doing thousands, I mean literally thousands of punches with this chambered hikate concept going on, where I'm always pulling back, ha, ha, and you're always pulling hard back and throwing this punch out. It finally penetrated that I was learning about continuity. That when you pull this energy back, it sends that energy around so that you're adding momentum to this punch. Pulling back increases the energy in the other side of your body. That is to say, when you bring your energy out of a situation, you have the ability to start a new situation with momentum. You're not starting from scratch. This is very important if you're cleaning up after dinner. You had a nice family dinner. You really experienced the energy of family. But of course, started off rough. Everybody sits down and discombobulated from their day. But as the meal goes on and you share with each other, this sense of family builds. And then usually people just let that drop and they go on to the next activity. Oh, I'm going to go sit in front of the couch, sit in front of the TV on my couch now and watch some TV and really relax. Just kick my feet back and relax. And they start with zero relaxation and they build up. And then at the end of that activity, they just let it drop down and they go on to another one. That's the equivalent of letting your punch drop each time you throw the other one out there. Why not use the momentum? Why not, as you're cleaning up the dishes from your family dinner, let that energy transition into relaxation? Let the pulling back of family be the extending forward of relaxation. You can do the same thing in any activity during your day. If you're at work and you're talking to somebody on the phone, oh yeah, it was good to talk to you, really good to connect. I enjoyed getting to know what was happening in your life, but I got to get back to work. And you're pulling energy out of your connection. You had a wonderful connection with this person. You're pulling it out. You could be sending that energy in to going back to work. You're going to be, let's say, efficiency. So you can take connection and turn it into efficiency so that when you hop back into your work, you're going at full steam. You didn't start at zero and have to work your way up to full steam. You've got this momentum from the connection pulling back, and you're right into the efficiency. The more you do these punches with that pullback energy, hikate, the more you train your subconscious. Don't let your energy drop. A wonderful way I think you can incorporate this into your life is to get some little hand weights. These are 3-pounders. I wouldn't start with anything more than that. I've worked up. I can do about 8 to 10 pounds now, but that's dangerous. You can cause some serious tendonitis in there. So start small. Get you a 2-pound weight or something like that, and just practice throwing those punches out there and pulling back. Pull back just as hard as you throw out. Pull back, throw out, pull back, throw out. And you'll see, because the extra weight makes it obvious, how much momentum you're gaining. Then put one hand out and just punch like that. And you'll see, oh my God, this is nothing. Look, I've got no power in this. Whereas if I pull the other one back, suddenly it seems very powerful because I'm taking all the momentum from one side and channeling it into the other side. You do about 14 reps of these every time you work out. You'll A, build up tremendous forearm strength, but B, you'll burn into your subconscious the idea that pulling your energy out of one situation means you can put it into another situation, so that the thread of your energy never drops during the day. You are continuous in keeping your energy moving from task to task, from expression to expression, without ever having to start from zero and work your way back up. If you think this stuff's cool, you should stay tuned for more Trinity.